11 wins for the first time since the 1991 season. Your Washington Commanders have escaped poverty. Your Commanders are now in the playoffs, led by MVP candidate. I said it, Jada Daniels. We back up. Me and the crew talked today, recap the game from last night. So buckle up. It's time to own the huddle.
2:45 to go in overtime. Jayden in the gun. Here's the step. Jaden's going to throw for it. Seconds! Who wants to go to the playoffs? Touchdown!
Who wants to go to the playoffs?
We'll see you in the postseason!
We'll see you in the postseason. An absolute missile.
The rookie of the year. We have not seen quarterback play like this here since I can remember.
Talk to me,
This place is ready to explode. 2:45 to go in overtime. Jaden in the gun. Here's the step.
Yeah.
Jaden's going to throw for it.
Yeah. Ooh, bobble.
Who wants to go to the playoffs?
Little touch on the ground. Let me get you that.
Touchdown! We'll see you in the postseason.
An absolute missile to Zach Ertz.
He is by far not close. The rookie of the
I know it looks like Ceelo is at a hotel, but he disappeared. I don't know exactly where he is. But Breeze, what's good, man?
What's good?
Oh, there you go.
Good. Is he back? No, he's still
He
frozen.
got to slide around the camera. Welcome back to Owning the Huddle podcast. Brother Deuce is here. He's here to defend his O-line. I'm getting sick and tired of you dudes and this fan base talking about my O-line. We gonna handle this today. Welcome back. Welcome back to your playoff show. Owning the Huddle.
Yeah.
DT, what's good, bro?
I'm back. I'm back. I had to take a little break, but I should be good to go.
Good to have you back, man. Good to have you back. I don't know if Bree's gonna be doing sign language. I don't know if he's gonna be writing on a piece of paper, because I know for a fact this guy ain't got no voice. There's no way.
Actually, through the wonders of modern medicine and science and our Lord and Savior, I can speak today. My voice is somehow fully intact, and I don't know how, but guess what? We finna talk about it. No restrictions today, baby.
Robert, I think this might be your first time commenting. Definitely appreciate you coming through. JD5 is going to be special for a long time. Feels great to be a fan once again for a winning team. Key, what is good with you? Ceelo, what up, man?
What up? Hey, that was a crazy experience. We're gonna talk about it, bro. But them night games go hard. Hey, we gotta get used to it. Get used to it. It's happening.
Like, I don't even, I think, so I did go live for the light show. I think it was like, I don't know, 11 minutes, I think. But like What was y'all first thought after it was over? Like, was it what you expected? Did it, above expectations? What did you expect?
I know for me, that wasn't the entrance, obviously, and the smoke and at nighttime. Obviously, that was the first time experiencing that. But I believe, if y'all correct me if I'm wrong, one of the late games we had earlier this season, like it was a 4:30 game or something, and it got dark. Was it Chicago? Yeah, and it got dark. And so they did the light show, like a variation of the light show at the halftime. So I kind of got a feeling for what it would look like based on that experience. But it was nice, man. It was really nice. I did really nice. I think the lights, the smoke, the announcer, the video montage they put together was really dope. It was just really, I thought it was really good, really well done. That was nice.
Yeah, I wasn't in this. I was trying to get into the stadium. Thanks to my brother. I appreciate you for that. I was trying to get into the stadium um when the light show was going on, so I didn't see it live. I've seen like videos and stuff, and like Ceelo said, the I saw a variation of it during the Bears game, and it was they actually said they were going to do it before, and it looked dope. It looked dope. And again, like Ceelo said, we probably have a lot more opportunities for those moving forward because we probably gonna have a handful of primetime, nighttime games next season, and moving forward.
Thursday night, Sunday night, Monday night. Here we
Let
go.
me see. Let me just do it. Like I said, it's on the YouTube channel. It's 13 minutes long. I'm just going to play this little small clip real quick. I think that was cool to show the Hall of Fame dudes. It was absolutely 99.9% Commander fans in that joint, bro. It was packed. You probably can't hear it that well.
On TV though, you're solid deep out there.
Yeah, it was, bro. It was crazy. I'm trying to get this joint when it went like
Is that Jay
completely.
Gruden?
No, it ain't no Jay Gruden.
Jay Gruden stands, man.
Right here, bro. Like that was vicious. Louisville was like lights out. Then the joint just crazy. Man.
Thank you, Josh Harris. Thank you, Josh Harris.
Yeah, so that joint, man, like it was vicious. It was vicious. Especially having all of our fans there, as packed as it was with us. Everyone was in their seats. Well, not everyone, obviously, but
I made it, but I literally just missed the light show. Like I was there for the coin toss and the kickoff and all that. I just missed the light show, bro.
Yeah, it was crazy. What did it look like from the outside, though?
You could just see like fireworks and all that. So you couldn't really. I mean,
Really
you could
see
see
them.
like the lights flickering, yeah, but you couldn't really tell what was going on. Just fireworks and lights flickering. You couldn't really tell.
It was crazy. Last night experience at the game was crazy. What's up, Make a Way? Get great day to be a fan of JD. Vibe. So, like, how much did y'all see on TV, DT?
I didn't see the light show / introductions and stuff, But what I can tell you, I definitely feel like for the small sample size, I believe the night experience definitely had some upgrades. It didn't feel. And I think it starts with us as a fan base. Obviously, we know a lot of people talk about Atlanta fans really don't travel well, but still, to have that stadium packed like that, it probably looked about a good 68 to probably 70,000 people in the stadium. Um, Seeing the video now, just talking about the light show, I think that's definitely good. Like you see how the NFL is kind of going. You see how college football is doing the exact same thing with these night games.
Yeah.
This organization, from a business, financial, and entertainment standpoint, they're trying to catch up with the times from the past regime that didn't do any type of service whatsoever.
Anything. And I also think like they also took keys from like they've had games in over the last 2 years now. Like they've had games in New Orleans, they've had games in Atlanta, they've had games in Cincinnati, and a lot of these other stadiums that do these kind of things. And obviously in a dome, it's a little bit it's a little easier to do that kind of stuff. In a stadium, you needed to be a night game to kind of do that stuff. But yeah, they're definitely taking keys from other NFL teams, college teams for sure. Like I said, that's a big thing in college now. And even having NBA guys on the payroll, where obviously NBA teams have whole kind of production things going on for NBA games, stuff like that too. So they're definitely learning and I think we it's gonna be fun moving forward, man.
Yeah, for sure, man. What y'all want to talk about first, man? Five. Oh man.
I got my voice, bro. We can talk about whatever. I'm here. I'm here now. I'm here.
Like all the records they're breaking this year is insane. Of course, he broke the RG3 rushing record. But the experience, and I was talking to someone the other day about this, and we was actually at the tailgate, and we were talking about the experiences between 2012 and this year, like the excitement and things like that. And just the excitement, not talking about the quarterback, the play or whatever, just the excitement. For me, I think it's more exciting now. And I think the reason is because we have so much access to it because of where social media is, right? Like the team is putting out 4, 5, 6 tweets a day, right? And we're seeing them here and there. We're so close to them that the excitement of it and talking about it every single day, like we're doing now, it just raises the excitement. So for me, I'm thinking, well, not really thinking, but for me, this year has way more exciting. Then when you add in the ownership and the regime and the change and all that, for me it's this year. What about y'all?
I'll definitely say this year, and I do agree. The access we have is a 90-day difference from
Yeah.
2012. But I also think is when you're comparing those seasons, like yes, we talk about all the time with RG3's rookie year.
Mm-hmm.
We got to the playoffs, but the biggest difference was two things you have to note. That was, if I'm not mistaken, that was year 3 of Kyle Shanahan and his regime. They traded up the picks to draft RG3. They had a couple of vets, made a couple of key signings to help the team. The offense was already producing in a sense. They just didn't have the guy under center to play consistently. And also with those two teams, this 9-day difference is RG3 team started out 3-6. It took a bye week to regroup and then go on a winning streak. This team started out 5, 6 to 7 wins already. And we only had like three game skid, and we already know how that skid went with context matters. This team won 11 games, dog. The best stretch we ever seen in our lifetime. Well, some of you guys are a little bit slightly older than me. So you guys. See Henry.
My bad. I was eating these. See, like when you in the playoffs, bro, right? Like you get to eat aged white cheddar chips. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm at right now. You know what I'm saying? Aged cheddar chips, man. That's where I'm at. Wilford, we actually appreciate you. Might be your first time commenting. Continue to chop it up with us, man. Everyone that's on X and Facebook, if you can, please subscribe on YouTube. Subscribe, set your notifications. If not, stay there, man. You know what I'm saying? Continue to chop it up with us. But yeah, man. Tariq, I think this is your first time too. What's up, Doug? Yeah, man.
So
Let's go playoff. And bro, we are in the we in the playoffs. We got 11 wins. But like
with a
Ceelo,
game to spare.
Right, bro. Like to DT's point, we've had three winning streaks. We had 1 3-game winning streak. We had 1 4-game winning streak, and we're currently on a 4-game winning streak. And we only have 1 losing streak, which was the 3 games during that stretch where contacts absolutely matters with JD5.
So I must probably, it might be a little bit different answer. I think just my personal my perspective growing up and then being in that at that time, I know what you mean about social media. Being I'm a little older, that didn't really, I guess it didn't really affect me as much. I gotta say the RG3 experience was different and was probably the most special for me. I just remember, like, I talked about it a little bit before, like the people that didn't even watch football was like, what is going on in Washington? I mean, it was just different. Like as bad as we were up until that point, he was just such a personality. Because I mean, let's be honest, like Jayden doesn't really have a personality, right? He's very professional in front of the camera. He's very much, he's cool. There's no bad, nothing good or bad. But with RG3, he was almost like a character. I mean, they were like overly covering him. He said all the right things. He was very electric, very experienced in front of the camera. I think he even majored in some media stuff in college. So he kind of had that for going for him, and that just kind of showed. And so I think for me, it was just more about we had a lot of information through RG3 and through his side of the fence, his family, all that kind of stuff. And then the success on the field, even through the losing, it was exciting, right? I mean, the way he plays and all that kind of stuff. So for me personally, that was probably the most exciting time as a fan for me. Again, up until that point, I think this is obviously a better situation. We have much more stability. But it's the first. It's just like ground zero, so it's different. But as far as that experience and that effect, bro, man, 2012 was different, bro. Like it was different. So that's kind of how I look at it.
Yeah, I mean, so 2012 for me, almost in my own light show over here. 2012 was a little different for me because
I mean, before you finish, Breeze.
Uh-oh.
I don't even know what he's about to say. I have no idea what he's about to say.
I think it's my first time saying that W.
No, it's not. It's not. I promise you it's not.
I think it's my first time saying that W, bro.
I promise you it's not. I promise you it's not. I promise you it's not. I don't know, man. Most of the
I gotta go back and look. I gotta go back and watch. I gotta go back and look, man.
Go check the archives, man. Go check the archives. I don't know if I've worn it on here, but you see me wearing it.
Wow.
Whatever, man. Yeah, man. Like 2012 for me was a little different because I was in college, so like I wasn't here for it. It's like I couldn't physically be at any of the games and all that kind of stuff. I was in Kentucky trying to find every way possible to watch games. And I made it happen. You know what I'm saying? I was able to watch every game, but the methods of doing so, whatever. But I wasn't in a network for at the time the Redskins. So it was hard for me to watch everything live. Like I said, I made it work, but I couldn't physically be here and a part of it. And like it was said, they started out 3-6. Although RG3 was playing well, RG3 himself was exciting. The team didn't really start out good. Now the what was a 6-7 game winning streak that we had to close the season out was electric. It was amazing, and then we went to the dealing with injuries and all that kind of stuff. And it was also like the first time a lot of us experienced that. So it was brand new to everybody. You know what I mean? Outside of people who were like legitimately like of age and to see Super Bowls and stuff like that. That was the first time that any younger crowd really saw any legitimate success and excitement with that team. Excuse me. The thing about this year that's different is like a lot of us see a clear path for like long-term sustained success with this. Like this doesn't seem like a flash in the pan thing. Like this seems like something like it's great now, it's new now, it's amazing, but this isn't going to stop here. Like 2012 stopped in 2012. You know what I mean? As great as it was, it stopped there. Now we all know the likely reasons for that, but it is what it is. But with Jayden, it's like this is likely possibly our future for the next 10 years is this. Like we're coming into this season, most of us had our ceiling being 7 or 8 games coming into the season, 7 or 8 wins coming into the season. The ceiling for next year, the floor for next year is probably what, 9 games right now? So like a lot of us, that's what's different this year is that it seems like, okay, not only is it happening, but I think we can sustain this and actually turn it into something. So I see both sides of it, but for me, I'm definitely taking, outside of the few flash moments, individual moments that RG3 had in 2012, I'm looking at in totality, I'm taking this year.
He says this year, Cole says 24 hours later, I'm still processing that our quarterback took over in a way that I remember from Kobe. 5 wanted the game on him. 5 put the game on him. Everybody knew, and there was nothing the defense could do about it.
Yeah. When they won the coin toss, everybody in the stand was like, "Yep, we got that."
Yeah,
like,
it's over.
It's like that's us. Jayden got the ball. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. Y'all go home.
Hey, look, let me tell y'all, man. I'm sitting here. As soon as they missed the kick, I said, "Oh yeah, it's over for them." As soon as they missed the kick, I said it's over for them. 5 gonna walk them down.
I mean, he was. Matter of fact,
that boy locked in, dog. Like,
bruh, he different, bro. Like,
he normally got that little smile on his face. He wasn't smiling. He was like, "Oh no."
When he had to get air, I said, "Kobe." I'm sorry. And he sat there and he was gasping for air. I said, "Kobe."
But they show Mariota. They were saying Mariota. I forgot. I saw the tweet. They were saying he was telling him when he was gasping for air, he was like,
stand up, catch your breath.
Yeah, stand up, catch your breath for going. This. What's up, Doc?
Gifts and all that. You know what I mean? Like
Dr. Jackson. How are you?
By the way, apparently Jayden was mic'd up, so hopefully we get to actually hear that.
I need that.
Can't wait.
Yeah,
I can't wait. I can't wait.
Walking
let's just go right to it. Let's just get to the nitty-gritty. Bro, this RPO is just different. Like watch I don't know.
That's Ertz. That's Terry.
Who ended up? Was that? I thought it was Luke, but hold up. Who's out there? Oh, McNichols. Watch Luke go here, and the RPO and Jayden look like Jayden could also like pitch it or give it to Luke.
We're gonna have this convo. I know y'all do.
Yeah.
Out of bounds like that, yeah, they gonna get mad at him one day, bro.
Yeah, somebody gonna tee off on
he got punished though. You see everybody like,
you have to throw anticipation. Give me that. Hey,
look where he throw the train at, bro.
They see that. Ertz right here, man.
Dark,
Bro, you got one where he's coming around. You get both of these dudes is staring down JD5. This takes them into the playoffs. That drive was like close to 8 minutes, right?
Yeah, 8 something.
Yeah. It was
'Cause I think the
it was less
fourth
than 2
quarter we
minutes,
had
though.
the ball almost 9 minutes that quarter, right?
Yeah, we had a ball for like 7 to 9 minutes. Both drives, man.
Man, what's up, Radar? What's up, Riri? He said that corner would have jumped it. We'll probably look at it on the Christmas Eve. I mean New Year's Eve tomorrow. We'll see. But that was beauty, and so like when you think about Jaden 5 and everything he's been able to do, I think he's over like 4,300 yards on the year, right? Total.
Total,
Yep.
Total. Wow.
Yeah,
something like that.
that's
You
insane.
said he had what 860 something rushing,
Yeah,
and 30 what was he
864
30?
yards rushing, 3,530 yards passing, 31 total touchdowns. Dude basically has Lamar Jackson MVP numbers from last year.
that's crazy, bro.
With Terry
Lamar
McLaurin,
Jackson
It's
MVP
scary.
numbers for this
Lamar
year.
Zacchaeus, Zach Ertz,
De'Ami Brown,
De'Ami Brown,
Noah
Noah
Brown,
Brown.
Noah, B.
sometimes Brian
Rob.
Robinson.
Eckler was probably a good couple hundred yards of that
Yeah,
passing.
Eckler was
Passing.
Oh yeah, I can't wait to get Eckler back too.
Yeah, I think they can open the window today. I mean this
Yep.
week.
He don't have to play
So
with me over the playoffs.
so going into the playoffs, right? So if we win, we stay at 6. If the Rams win next week, they stay at 3. If they lose and Tampa Bay wins, then Tampa Bay goes to 3 and the Rams go to 4. How do you feel? Because it's really nothing we can do with our roster, right? Like this is just who we have. I mean, even up until this game, we're still releasing people. Like we're still figuring out the roster this far into the season, right? Getting rid of the guys that they know that's not going to be part of the future, giving them an opportunity to go to another team, which I like, right? I think that helps build relationships with agents too, right? If you're not going to play me, give me an opportunity to go somewhere else. I think that plays in relationship building. But let's look at these matchups. How do you all feel going into the playoffs with either, like, if we win next week with the 6th seed with the Rams and or Tampa Bay?
Well, if we're talking about a familiar opponent, I mean, we played Tampa Bay earlier, first game of the year. So the Tampa Bay team that we play will be completely different, but also be vice versa because this will be a different Commanders team that they played. We were still trying to figure things out. Jaden has definitely ascended his play, so it'll be a tough matchup for what he'll provide for Tampa Bay. And I think, when we look at the Rams are a funny team because they're getting healthy. They have a bunch of young defenders. There are some games where you look at them like they dominate their opponents. They're putting up 40 points with Puka Nacua, Cooper Cup, running the football with Kyron Williams, Matthew Stafford still slinging it. But then there are some games where you know, they don't play up to their standards, I would say, or they have an off game whatsoever. So I don't know what Rams team you get. A lot of people are expecting you're going to get the Rams team that will scare some teams and upset some teams, but quite frankly, I don't know. So when I look at both matchups wise, obviously when I look at the passing game for both teams, that's definitely going to be a problem. If Marshawn isn't playing and you don't have your other guys being at the par on the other side of the ball. Running the football, we already know what it is for the run defense. It is what it is. They'll get one tackle for loss, but then they'll give a 16-yard run the next play. I think, to me, those matchups are still a little bit more favorable than playing, quite frankly, I would say the Lions or the Vikings. Like Philadelphia, round 3, like that can go any way whatsoever. A lot of people are going to go with Philadelphia, but me personally, I think we could beat Philadelphia.
Yeah. What you think, Breeze?
I mean, I'm sitting here thinking of individual matchups. And first of all, let me just say that if healthy, Marshawn Lattimore versus Mike Evans in a playoff game would be crazy. Like, I mean, they might as well book a
They
boxing match.
battled for years already. So.
Yeah, they might as
The
well
movie.
book. That's gonna be crazy. But I don't know, man. Like DT made like every good point you could possibly make. It's pros and cons to both matchups. Let me say this. At this point, I'm willing to trust our offense with Jaden Daniels, as scary as that sounds, versus a lot of teams in this league. The problem is that they don't play defense. And our secondary terrifies me. And you're looking at matching up against, Puka Nacua and Cooper Kupp, and then you Kyron Williams and all of that. And then again, you're looking at what's the kid? What's the running back in Tampa? Can't think of his name right
Bucky
now.
Irving.
Yes, like that's a terrible matchup for us. And then obviously, Mike Evans should be a Hall of Famer, and Marshawn Lattimore. If Marshawn Lattimore is there, that helps. If he's not a Hall of anybody close to Hall of Fame caliber against our secondary, especially the corners, you know what I mean? Like that's a terrifying prospect. Either matchup. I mean, at this point, it is what it is. Either matchup. I do also like the idea that the Rams have Emmanuel Forbes and Cam Curl back there. Might be able to get a little bit of, what I'm saying, little. Y'all should have stuck around. Like, well, I mean, we let them walk, but you know what I mean. Like, you all right?
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, yo, I don't know what just happened. But yeah, man, like it's pros and cons to both matchups. I would probably lean a little bit more towards the Rams, but yeah, I'm not like, locked in on either one of them.
Nah, watch this real quick. Troy. Hey, Charlie, we definitely gonna talk about that, Telly. Like next week.
Oh, okay.
And Ron, Ron said, "Hey, look, we giving everything we got. We trying to get that 6 seed. We want it. Like we gonna play hard. So I absolutely don't see him sitting anywhere.
Dan Quinn.
Who I say?
Ron.
Oh man, dude.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, we start. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I was like, what? Wait a minute.
Oh my goodness. I mean, he probably said it too. Watch this, bro.
Talking about underneath wide receiver.
Yeah, who's that? Crowder?
Look like Crowder. Yo, I gotta say this about Crowder, bro. Every time it's like 3rd and 9 or something like that, bro. He catches the ball. He always goes 1 yard short.
What's up, Troy? What's up, Troy? Riri. Ellie Dan literally said Jayden playing. Well, yeah, I heard y'all had a little dust up earlier about that. Mike Davis don't need to ever touch the field again. So, I mean, where you at with the playoff, Ceelo? And we're gonna talk about it more as it goes on. But just
man, my only thing about I think to Breeze's point, Jayden don't play defense, and so I'm almost to a point where I'm not sure. I mean, Michael Penix was a couple accurate throws away from that being not even a very close game, just because of the defense and their inability to create pressure and to cover. Kyron Williams ain't no slouch for the Rams. Yeah, I think he got 1,300 yards as of today. So I just think it's a bad any running back with a little bit of shiftiness and speed is a bad matchup for us. I know it sounds crazy. I actually wouldn't I would take Derrick Henry over some of these other backs just because at least where he's going to be inside. You know what you got to do. you ain't nothing you can do to stop like a Bijan or like a maybe Bucky may be a little bit better matchup. I just don't feel confident about our linebacker play and our safety play in the edges. It just seemed too slow. And we gotta rely on number 5. So I don't think we have a really good matchup with any of these teams. To be honest with you, it's just whoever we play is whoever we play. I can't really say. I mean, on paper, it just doesn't look good. Like against any team.
Against any team on paper, you're absolutely, bro.
I mean,
we had we had a lineup out there yesterday with what's the Tremaine dude?
Bryson Tremaine,
KJ Osborne, and Luke McCaffrey, bro. Go ahead, Breeze.
And they ran real routes.
I was just going to say, like, as Commanders fans, like, we all understand as amazing as Jayden and Terry have been this year, and other people in spots. We all know that this team is still far from being a finished product. It's entirely possible that no matter what matchup they get, they go on national television and we really see the difference in, how not far away, but like how much further they are behind, your Tampas, your Phillies, your Rams and Detroit. Like, we really see how much further behind they are. Now, granted, that could easily change this offseason, but as it pertains to 2 weeks from now, we're going into a playoff game, and after Terry McLaurin, our receiving core could hypothetically speaking, right, knock on wood, let's say Terry misses the playoff game, right? Who's our receiving core? Like De'Ami Brown, KJ Osborne, Luke McCaffrey, Jamison Crowder, and Alama Zaccheaus, like Zach Ertz, right? Like, exactly, like, you know what I'm saying? So and that's on the good side of the ball. Then the side of the ball that you actually have to worry about, God forbid, you talking about potentially Benjamin St. Juice and Mike Davis, like, what I mean? Like, Mike Sanders, still, for as good as he's been this year, he's still a rookie, and he's not a lockdown corner. He's been very good, especially for where he was taken and the role that we all envisioned for him. He's far surpassed what was envisioned for him. But, like, come on now, like, this is not a team that's built for outside of 5-17. It's not a team that's built for a deep playoff run. I think it's entirely possible that I think we can win any matchup that we get put against, we can also go out there and get smoked versus anybody too. So, you know what I mean? Like Ceelo said, it's just kind of whoever we match up with, and let the chips fall where they may.
How bad does Forbes had to have been, bro? Like, how bad? You know how bad you got to be. You would he can actually be playing right now, and he can't. Like they was like, you know what, we good. We'll take Mike Davis and BSJ. Like, you know how bad you got to be,
yeah,
bro.
After having been inactive for half the season at that,
and inactive, how whether it's fit, whether it's attitude, I don't know what it could have been, but we are. Mike Davis ain't it, bro. I'm sorry.
Jahan Dotson, Emmanuel Forbes, and Fedarian Mathis. 3 players who got cut or traded.
Jamin too.
Oh, and Jamin. All those guys got cut or traded.
Both of them just got picked up by the Jets. Jamie got cut 3 times. He got cut by us and 2 more teams. This is the 3rd time he got cut this year.
Green Bay and Minnesota. Yep.
And we're deficient in those spots, and we got guys that are older that are trash or just producing. Sheldon Day is producing.
I'm about to say Sheldon Day, Jalen Holmes. Like, these are dudes that got picked up in the middle of the season off the scrap heap, and the 2nd round pick got cut in the middle of a playoff push.
Sheldon Day got Fedarian Mathis cut, bro.
I mean,
oh yeah, I know that.
Notre Dame.
He's been playing well though.
Notre Dame.
It's funny when Telly, when you ask this question, I went and looked to see. Just like I say, when I'm at the game, I can't do both. I can't watch tape in the game. I just, especially when I'm there live, I just can't. Yeah. Out of the 48 snaps, Payne played some variation of in 33 times.
That's interesting.
Well, he got the explosiveness. Just
we're not no, he's not rushed. bro, he's not like. I wonder. I wonder what that looks like. I wonder if there's edge as in like a 3-4 set, and Fowler or Louisville is still outside of him rushing the passer. Because you know they got
Fowler's
both of
listed as
them
a
as
linebacker.
linebackers, right?
Yeah,
Even though they
Fowler's
rush
listed
the
as a linebacker.
passer. So I wonder if he's just in like 5 technique. Because
Yeah,
he was also out there. They did do the 3D tackles a lot. I kind of noticed with him, either Day or Allen and Newton when he was like playing the edge, the end. So that's gonna be something to kind of look forward to see how they do that. What's good, champ? The running backs was getting to the second and third level. Like, bro, Bijan was getting like 5-6 yards a clip, man.
It seemed
You're
like
not
more than that.
exaggerating. You're not
Seemed like he was
exaggerating.
averaging 8-9
Are
yards a
we
carry, bro. Like,
surprised?
no.
Not surprised at all. It's been an issue all year.
Yeah, start doing fantasy. Any running back you start.
The others been
We have to have a
Terry-
conversation about this linebacker position that nobody wants to have because of his Hall of Fame, status. But
I mean, we've been having it all season though.
All season. Here on the huddle, we've been having it all season, bro.
Like we've even
from the first game, bro. Like him having that
we,
science test, and he didn't show up week 1 because he was studying for that test.
Like the IQ part is there. The speed part of it is gone. So if he can't, man, listen, he ain't even playing right now. He's on injured reserve. But with 54, it's like if he can't hit that gap or that hole the way he envisions it, 2 steps before he's supposed to be there, it's not gonna work. And he doesn't have the speed to crash out the way he used to. And again, as great as Frankie Louisville has been this season, he also has the tendency, because of his speed and aggression, to still run himself out of plays too.
Mm-hmm.
So they.
I gotta see that study because, like, I think the thing with Payne, I guess he could be better in the run game for sure, but he's not beating any a tackle, right? Like he's not creating no pressures on a quarterback from that edge position. At least not right now, or from what I don't know. Did you see him create any pressure from the edge? I think that's more so for the run game.
I would have to see in the tape. I didn't really see
that. I mean, live. I mean, most of their pressure yesterday was coming from the interior. But I mean, I agree with Tully's point about Payne playing edge playing edge in to set the edge, because all of their defensive ends are really pass rushers. Like Dante Fowler's a pass rusher. Cleveland Farrell is a pass rusher. And Dante Fowler is he's a kind of a tweener.
Farrell's more of a run defender. I'll say Farrell's more of a run defender.
Okay, does Farrell still start? Because he ain't really Cleveland Farrell.
Yeah, Farrell only start for like the base defense, but we're talking about like the 4-2-5 sets. That's probably more Fowler and Dorrance Armstrong.
That's what I'm forgetting. Dorrance Armstrong can do both because he played tackling in Dallas too.
Because Farrell's more of a better run defender than pass rusher. Pass rusher never really been his thing, but he got like career high in sacks this year. So good thing for him.
Shit everybody has so far this year.
Yeah, Cole, I agree. We gotta we won last week. Like my whole point about we don't have enough talent to have a ton of mistakes and still win. I mean, we did that last year, so I don't know no more, bro. Like JD5 is just like any narrative you got against him, he's just crushing them drinks, bro. So I don't even know. What's up, Pop? How you doing, man? If we get Baker or Stafford the time, we get, bro. It was like, to me, it was like Penix had all day,
man.
Go to football. It's like he was going through all his reads and then he'd throw it in the dirt, but we ain't gonna talk about that.
Or throw it about 15 yards.
We're top 10. We're number 9 in penalty yards accepted.
Ew, that's nasty.
It's been bad the last month or so.
9. 905
Yeah.
yards.
It's been bad the last month or so. But yeah, I don't know.
This is so nasty. I'm gonna tell y'all this in a minute.
Go ahead.
No, I gotta put the calculator up. Give me a
Oh
minute.
gosh. We about to get nasty averages.
This is nasty,
Wait,
yo.
with a math problem.
We about to get nasty averages.
What's the
But
percentage
look,
of rushing yards or passing?
Sacks.
Oh man.
They gotta take some chances on defense, man. I mean, I'm sorry, they're going to bring some pressure and just try to get to the quarterback. You can't sit back there and let Baker Mayfield or Matthew Stafford of all people. Like, it ain't gonna work.
I don't think it's for lack of trying though. Like I don't think they haven't been trying to create pressure. They just haven't been getting home.
but you see the difference
All right.
between last week and this week. And Witt even said that, he don't want to be leaving these corners out there on the island. When you got Marshawn out there, you able to dial up more and send more pressure. But yesterday, I was like, bro, what's up, Alante? I was like, he was just back that drink, bro.
Yeah.
Mike Davis playing 42 yards off the ball. I'm like, man,
he can't help it. And he needs all them yards. He needs all the speeds he can get. One off season.
Yeah, man. I think it depends. I think this is going to be a great conversation in the off season. Like when we talk about hoes, what do we mean? Right? Like elite player, good player, average player. Like what are we talking about for that? Because you can't have great players across the whole 22, right? That's nearly impossible. So I guess we just got to figure out the premium positions, the next tier and the next tier. So I think that's going to be a good conversation.
I think scheme fit is a big part of that though.
Yeah,
because somebody can be great in can be great in your scheme, or we've seen it the other way. Somebody was great in another scheme, we bought them here and made them play out of scheme, and they were below average, or flat out bad. So like, I trust this regime, front office, coaching staff to find players that fit. I mean, they've already done it in large part, but find players that fit what they want to do, especially on the back end and the secondary. And like that'll help go a long way. Where you don't have to sign or trade for an elite player, but you can find somebody that can be good at what you want them to be good at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jayden is out as your future pappy. I'll be crazy, man. Mike Davis, man, bro. I think it's a chance we trade both of them. To be honest,
they better have. I mean,
I don't know, man. Like,
how many years Allen got? Allen got what? 1 year left or 2 years?
Yeah,
left?
he don't have no more. He don't have no more guaranteed money. He has 1 year left.
Yeah,
that might be an easy one to move. Then.
Speaking of D-line, y'all want to hear this thing I put in the calculator together?
Better type players. That's a good point. Make away B+ with better type players. Go ahead, DC, man.
This is nasty. Montez Sweat and Chase Young combined for 11 sacks combined. All the free agent pass rushers we signed combined for 19. And you add Frankie Louvu, it's 27. AP,
wow.
you the man.
Salute, AP.
Shoot. 3 of them combined, 11 sacks came against us, didn't they?
Yeah, because he got 2. He got 2 against us.
Yeah.
McNichols is probably the best pass protection back I have seen in Washington uniform since Clinton Portis. Yeah, he's pretty good for sure. Park Mike Davis would have been better with Deuce out there.
I don't know if we'd have been better, but we couldn't be no worse.
I could do real good, like goal line. 5 yards in there.
You can definitely hold somebody. I mean, they love doing that in the secondary.
When I played flag, I used to play goal line corner, Ceelo. I was a little bit smaller, but I used to play goal line corners. I could bump and run real good. I had good hips.
Got that real estate. Hey, yeah, bro. The BSJ Mikey Davis conversation maybe is not even worth the conversation because maybe it's just it is what it is. But
did he get hurt or what? Or
that's the question. I just need to know, like,
because he was out there.
They like Mike Davis.
Volante.
They were splitting time.
Well, I hate Mike Davis.
Yeah, a little small.
Mike Davis. I was having this argument with somebody earlier on Twitter. I don't want to call it argument, just debate, discussion. Excuse me.
As normal, but yeah.
I mean, as long as you're not being disrespectful, we can talk all day. Now I was telling them, like, people have been crying for BSJ to get benched for weeks at this point.
Mm-hmm.
And and I told them, first of all, I've been telling people that there's a reason that BSJ is still playing over Mike Davis. There's a reason that they weren't playing. That it took Benjamin St. Juste to play horribly, and a lot of it was just penalties. It wasn't like him getting beat up and down the field. He just giving penalties up at the wrong time. But there's a reason that like Mike Davis couldn't beat him out for playing time prior to that. Like Mike Davis being on the field is not indicative of Mike Davis's playing ability. It's a reaction to Benjamin St. Juste being bad, and Mike Davis was worse yesterday. Like the grass is not always greener.
Flawless, man.
How bad does Forbes have to be? I can't get over that, bro. We just literally drafted this dude less than a year ago.
We might see him.
I hope we.
That's
do.
what I said. If we
might
gotta
get
play Rams, I'm cool with that.
That's gonna be crazy, bro.
Cam Curl having a pretty good
Forbes
season.
at corner with Cam Curl over the top. Give me that.
B. Robertson,
yeah.
B. out there.
We'll see about the
B.
B-Rob
touches.
touch.
You already lost them.
Yeah. Do y'all think Rams or Tampa Bay would be scared to play a team like us since Jayden seems like a
absolutely.
Man? Yeah, most
absolutely.
definitely.
I think defensive coordinators want no part of Jayden Daniels.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, think about it. Falcons knew the game plan. We have like our skill positions are lacking. You got one guy to stop, and they still couldn't stop him. And their head coach is a defensive guy.
Yeah. I was trying to put this up, but it's not.
And according to Falcons fans, I heard Raheem Morris has been calling a lot more defense the last couple of weeks.
Oh, that's interesting. They called that man Guru called that man Tomlin 2.0.
Oh my goodness. I mean, that's not.
Would you draft the running back if you prefer wide receiver or cornerback isn't there?
Round?
BPA, we need it all.
He's definitely going to go BPA.
Yeah. Need it all.
I don't know, man. Like,
I don't know about offensive line. I might be a little annoyed.
Free agency is first. Yeah, maybe. Free agency is first, man. Like, I don't know what Pete is going to do. I'm going to be honest. Free agency trades is first. Kind of see where he goes from there. Because, he might trade for a back or he might sign a back. I mean, Eckler still got another year left. But you can't count on him.
We got projected, 121 mil?
No, I think it's like close to like 100.
Either way.
100, 110. Because of the Lattimore.
Oh, yeah.
His money is straight up cap.
You got 15 next year? 16?
18.
18.
Let me see. I'm trying to see how many. So St. Juste had 15 snaps.
Okay, that's the first time. Yeah,
Davis had 49.
Yep.
So St. Juste had 11. No, St. Juste had 15 snaps, and Mike Davis had 49.
And St. Juste, I believe, is the highest rated PFF but he only played 15 snaps.
Yeah, get that janitor off the field now.
Sheldon Day 18, John Allen 27, Newton 30. Yeah, man.
Yeah, this defense is gonna need some fixing. But the team is gonna need some fixing in the offseason, both sides of the ball. But
Yeah, it ain't nothing we can like.
You know what we do, man.
I agree. Like his confidence, bro. Like he don't be doing his celebration no more.
What killed his confidence though? Like
he used to do that John all the time, bro.
I think
probably social media.
I think the Steelers game nailed it for him.
Yeah, that Mike Williams was nasty. Because right after that, didn't they start splitting snaps between them two? That Philly game?
That next game.
But like his issue to me, I don't think it's a skill set issue. I think it's a technique issue. He's way too handsy. He's 6'3". Like he doesn't need like the game against New Orleans. Like he reached to grab, I forget who he was covering, but he reached to grab him immediately. Like he didn't try to press him or bump him. He immediately reached to grab him. Like it's a technique thing. He didn't even attempt to backpedal, hit his chest. He reached straight for the upper part of his body, and he got hands to the face. And then once he ran like a hitch route, and once he came out of his break, he reached to grab him again.
Maybe they should let him do some cornerback moves on a run rate. Maybe they should do that. Maybe they should build a runway, and maybe he's more familiar with that.
If you want to talk about his tackling and all that stuff, like maybe, but from a coverage standpoint, I think it's more technique based than it is like skill set based.
And this is the NFL. This is his 4th year. Like, and you got. That's why I still think another team takes a flyer on him, right? In the off season, because he has all the measurables. He says everything that you would want.
Emmanuel Forbes got picked up. If Emmanuel Forbes got picked up on waivers, like Benjamin St. Juice will get picked up.
Yeah, I think BH should be fine. He'll be on somebody's training camp roster.
Yeah. What's up, John? How you been, man? Happy holidays to you. Yeah, man. Yeah, C-Rod is that dude is different, yeah.
Hey, when he hurled, dude, I was like, okay. I'm like, okay.
I'm not gonna lie, yeah. As someone who's been watching him since college, I didn't know he had that in his bag. Like I ain't know, I wasn't expecting that one.
I'm like, okay.
Hurling people, that was crazy. It's all right.
Okay.
Catching passes.
And it wasn't like an ugly or awkward hurdle. It was clean.
No.
Like,
it was clean.
He cleared him.
He cleared everything. I hurdled it. I'm like, okay.
Man, if he did that inbounds, oh yeah, he definitely started next week. What's up, Park? Said some of those calls. Yeah, the rest was horrible last night, man. He can't use the wrong way.
That's crazy.
A 4-year-old could pick Emmanuel Forbes up.
I know my 7-year-old probably could.
Oh man,
Shut up, man.
Y'all are harsh,
bro. We definitely gonna talk about the old regime in the off season. Looking at these drafts, bro, but it's insane. Yeah. Like Jay Gruden's got players still here. That's gonna be here next year.
I said it a few weeks ago on Twitter, bro. It's like Jay Gruden and Mike Shanahan left them more to work with than Ron Rivera did, bro. Like it's crazy. Like it is.
Yeah, was he's actually that bad, man. That's true. Like I agree. I agree. Just like somebody, I think it was you, Ceelo. Like I think it was you. We got 11 wins with him. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Trail.
Yeah, like we got 9 with him. So, I mean, it is what it is. This Davis dude, Malik Neighbors was putting them in a box. Like,
Yeah.
my
listen.
goodness, he
Oh,
is
neighbors,
not
the
good,
neighbors. Oh, the neighbors joint. Whew.
Yeah, he was dogging
Yeah,
them,
like I
and
don't know whose idea that was.
he was playing. Bro, Drake London is not a speed guy. He was playing like 15 yards off of him. Man.
What do they see in practice? Like, I gotta understand. Like, is there something they're seeing that it just don't translate? Like, you have to be in a.
Maybe they just stuck
Hey,
between
remember he
these
was still
two,
practicing
bro.
yesterday.
Maybe it's just these
My
two dudes. Like,
my question: Do we have what two corners on practice squad?
We just picked up. You're right. I think we just picked
we
up
got
somebody.
Bobby Price.
Seymour?
We got
Seymour was active. Seymour was active yesterday.
Oh yeah,
But
he was.
Chiggy from Colorado State, he hasn't
yes,
dressed all season. He's been in practice squad all season.
yeah.
I would not be surprised if we saw him play this week against
Bobby
Dallas.
Price.
That's what I'm saying.
They signed Bobby Price. He hasn't played yet.
Like
I
there's
gotta
got
see
to be.
somebody else.
Ain't none of them better than Ain't none of
I
them
just think
better
it's
than
taking
Mike
time to get up to
Davis.
speed, defense, calls, blah blah blah. But I think once I would not be surprised they see a little bit of see some snaps like next week if they can't get back to DSJ because Mike Davis ain't it.
Does it depend? I want to see what that injury report looks like this upcoming week because I wonder, like, if Terry is still on there with the ankle thing. I wonder if they kind of dial back his snaps. But I think they want to get him that 13. I want him to get that 13 for the franchise record. But there's some other players that might be a little injured and banged up. I wonder how they go about it.
I need Mike Davis to have an ankle.
So, like, I was cool with the Matt, especially when they put the numbers up between him and Sheldon Day. Like, this has nothing to do with favoritism. He's really outplaying this guy.
I mean, Madison he had been inactive for like the last 3 games prior to getting released, right? Yeah, so I mean, like he played well earlier in the season with in a smaller role, but when Allen got hurt and he had to play more, we kind of saw that okay, now he's still.
And Sheldon Day plays so much better. He's been playing so.
Yeah.
But he actually got benched from Carlton Davis.
Yeah,
Dan
Quinn actually addressed that. He said they've been competing in practice a lot, and he just won out. But the whole line is they're not good, so I don't know. I mean, it's whatever.
Yeah, I ain't like I never liked St. Juice at slot. Go ahead, DT, my bad.
Well, Pops up here. Yeah, he coming.
Pops, what's up, Pops? How you feeling, baby? Yeah, how you feeling, baby? But yeah, what's good, champ? I never like St. Juice at corner. Like he has bad hips. He's tall. Like he can't stick with twitchy receivers, man. I don't know what that guy RON was doing,
man. Boy, it was Mega Jack.
He was getting cooked. He was the same like comebacks out, but like bro,
comebacks all day. They was running hitches and comebacks all day.
It was set in his mind. He was not getting beat deep. Like he was not getting beat deep.
Still got beat.
Still.
Pops right there, yeah.
Pops, how you feeling, baby?
Yo, Pops.
Mike Davis, a tall bag of trash.
Man.
Oh, this your dad right here. Oh, this him right here. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
On Facebook. Oh, I thought he was coming in the screen.
Nah.
He's a tall bag of trash.
Crazy.
He was healthy now as soon as they knew John was getting healthy. Now it was before that makeaway. Like
it was before, yeah.
Yeah, it was before that.
John's window only was open for like 10 days before he got activated.
Yeah.
He had been inactive for like 3 weeks.
Yeah, that happened like after John got hurt. Like
that boy
after
that. Sideline, man.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, he's in your Ivy. Mr. Makeaway in the Ivy with Coach Witt.
Oh, yep, he sure is. Yeah, he sure is. That sure was him.
Yo.
What's up, Brandon? With 24's trash.
Tall bag of trash.
What's up, Brandon? Bro, like, we just gonna have to. I don't know what's going on with my shine. Like, people trying to get a dude their hamstrings and all that, but you can tell the difference in the defense, man, when he's out there. And you know what Witt is able to do. But I can't have Mike Davis out that joint checking Puka Nacua, bro. Stafford will get that. He gonna have like 20 targets, yeah.
Apparently on the broadcast, they was calling it out the whole time. They were like, they're just picking at Mike Davis.
For real,
I mean, bro, he was really given like a 12-yard cushion.
Yeah.
Like any receiver, if he playing that deep, bro, kept the route off. He gonna catch that. Like,
yeah, they were just calling out. They were like, Mike Davis just can't. He just ain't got it.
did you see? I forget
John
which
crazy.
receiver it was.
He won't check.
Ran like
he might
a
try
7-yard hitch and caught the ball. Mike Davis like stood there.
Michael Davis.
Oh, they were hyping up Mike Davis.
That's nasty.
I mean, this is a TV show, so we ain't gonna do the name things. If you in here, you are in here. You are. I saw you. You are in here. I know you're in here. So if you want to come about face,
goodness,
and talk about that.
He was horrible in the Chargers.
Absolutely.
I'm like, he must know somebody on the staff.
Brandon said he need to wait the next year. Maybe so, man. Yeah, Pops, cornerback, wide receiver. Here we go. Now it's a party.
25 ain't that bad.
I mean, we're compared to 24.
It's all relative.
25.
He's not the worst corner in the league for sure.
No.
Purdy cooked. He done thrown 2 picks. He ain't getting that money.
So the offensive side, which kind of put Olamide had a good game yesterday.
Yeah, he put a few weeks ago.
Yeah, man. This is a couple. This is like his third good game. Like, making plays. Him don't have to focus on punt returns no more. He's out there balling. He's running a lot of the Diami plays too. I like the short stuff, like the screens and the quick hitches, stuff like that. He did pretty good, man. Like Jayden hit him in the face mask on that, before the end of regulation. He catch that. He taking that to the house because he beat the corner or the safety, whoever was checking him. He was taking that joint to the house. That joint hit him right in his face, man.
But trying to catch it like this though, like
that's not gonna work, bro. Like you gotta get that diamond up, man.
Get that diamond up,
And this, wow, like we don't have. I don't think we got nobody that like. How bad is play 15 yards off still getting beat?
Somebody said we were missing the only Brown.
I guess we were wrong about 10 wins getting us in. Yeah, it's
2 teams with 14 wins, bro. Like
11. Yeah, 11 was the magic number.
I think the Rams are going to win their division.
Matter of fact, the fact that you got 2 teams with 13. Well, Detroit winning right now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 2 teams with 14 wins in the same division.
Yeah.
But I think then last week, even if we lost, if somebody else would have lost or something, we would have automatically been in with those 9 wins last week. With those 10 wins last week.
I still think a 10 wins.
Yeah, like if the Falcons would have lost,
10 wins usually gets you in.
Yeah, but not this year though. Like, I mean,
the last wild card spot is going to be a 10-win team, I think.
Yeah, it's going to be either us.
Actually, I'm wrong. I guess Green Bay is the last one. Yeah, so it's going to be 11-win team.
Oh, that's kind of interesting. Yeah, it's either us or Green Bay that's going to get the 6 or 7 spot. So the only thing that's up for grabs now is the NFC South.
Hey, NFC is back. The NFC is back.
Yeah, I think NFC South the main division that got to finish it out because I think we eliminated.
Yeah, that's it. It's just them. So like, if Tampa Bay loses and they had the same record as the Falcons get in, right?
Yeah, because the Falcons.
I thought we eliminated the Falcons.
Huh?
Oh, I thought we put the Falcons out.
Nah. They still in the hunt because the NFC South. Yeah, because they have the Tampa Bay has a 1-game lead. So if both of them win next week, the Falcons is in because they swept them.
Yeah.
Yep. Swept them.
So they
Both,
in.
yeah, both Tampa and Atlanta are still alive.
Yeah.
You know,
But
everybody-
if let me see, the Rams, if they lose next week and Tampa Bay wins, then I think the Rams go to 4 and Tampa Bay go to 3. If the Rams lose next week.
Right.
So they were saying that the Rams fans are saying they'll probably sit everybody next week. So they'll probably win. And I think Tampa Bay play the Saints.
Imagine having 12 wins and finishing 3rd in your division, bro.
Bro, it's happening.
Like, dog, goodness gracious, bro.
Yeah.
Green Bay is probably going to have 12 wins, and they're going to be
That's
third.
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. They 11 and 5 right now, and they're 3rd in their division, bro. Like that's crazy.
That's how the AFC used to be.
The North is insane right now.
Like, Chicago
Caleb,
have a chance.
Caleb ain't have no
this
chance.
season.
Yeah, I mean, like Key, I don't know if you watched a few weeks ago when we watched Dieter. Like he played a pretty good game, but he's limited, right? I think Allegretti helped out a lot with the play calls yesterday, like the protection calls. But he can't get out. Like Biadasz can get out there on those pulls and stuff like that. We watched the play earlier, but Dieter just can't. Like
he just can't.
He can't get out there. Yeah. But he was in a walking boot yesterday. But a lot of times that's just for precaution. Like they want to make sure they don't mess up nothing if it is. So they just put him in a walking boot. And sometimes it could be something. So I guess we'll find out Wednesday, Thursday. You see he dropped the ball to start 11. The only one who out that dime when I put that dime out.
I think both. Speaking of Noah, I think both him and Austin can come back this week.
Hold on, Noah Brown?
Yeah, he was on IR.
I know Austin Eckler will come back this week.
What was his injury? I forgot.
Kidney.
Oh yeah, that's right.
We haven't heard nothing though.
Yeah, they haven't talked much about Noah.
I don't think Noah coming back.
I think they'll open Eckler's window this week and bring him back for the
playoff. Yeah, he'll get ready for the playoff game.
Yeah.
Yeah, they benefit from playing the AFC South this year. That's a good point.
Yeah, the AFC South ain't give them 13 wins though.
All right, so Ron has already said that. Like,
Dan,
yo,
hey, that's your second. That's strike 2. That is strike 2.
We better start a swear jar.
Hey, it's levels to this, bro.
Forget a swear jar. I'm about to start cussing on this Joe in a minute if he said,
hey, hold on,
that man raw.
Hey, hold on. I know it's been a while since you've seen Lebanon. I know it's been a while. There ain't no mediocrity right now. It's all good. But
trying to get used to it, man. Who's with that dude for 4 years, man?
Dan said.
Who's with that dude for 4 years? My bad. Hey, you know what probably triggered it again? Because he's interviewing for the Jets job this week.
I can't wait. I am praying with every ounce of my faith for Ron Rivera to get that job. Can you imagine Ron Rivera and Aaron Rodgers football team? Oh my goodness. Bro, I can't.
Ron gonna be like, we're gonna have an open competition for quarterback.
So Ron, why you took the Jets job? Well, Aaron Rodgers is a Cowboy. I can't hear that mess, bro.
I cannot rude, bro.
He slander and he say that, bro. He's a Cowboy.
Oh my God!
Get that job.
Oh, they put 40.
Oh man, that's crazy. Yeah, that's true, John. I mean, he still played a good game though. Like he played a good game. We went back and watched it. He played a good game. Winning records play, that's tough. It's a wave play. Also, yeah, it's a different animal. But everybody's 0-0 in the playoffs, man. That's all good. Glenn, what it do? Austin Seabrook can also. Oh, I don't know what they're gonna do with this kicking. He kicked in the end zone like 3 out of 4 times. I was surprised. 3 out of 4, 4 out of 5, something like that.
Who they're
Yeah,
picking.
sorry, Pops. I'm trying. Sorry, Pops. I gotta watch that name out, Pops. I'm sorry, Pops.
I
But
tell
now
you,
to
you
his
say
point, to
you
his
say
point
Ron on
earlier.
here again, I'm gonna start cussing. I'm gonna miss the algorithm
Oh
up,
my
bro.
goodness! But now though, like to that point, I don't think nobody sits unless they're injured.
What for us?
Nah,
Yeah.
I want Jay
No,
to get that. I want Jay to get that record.
What's the
Yeah,
record? Which one? I know I want Terry to get that 13. What's Jaden's?
What is for?
Yeah, that's true, Brandon. Thank you, Brandon. Thank
No,
you.
the total touchdowns. Like I need.
Brandon, stop trying to help him, man.
Thank you, Brandon.
Ain't no helping that, man. No.
What's
I
the
ain't joking.
touchdown record? What's the total touchdown record?
I think the last person who had it was it Herbert? Herbert had like 30.
Oh, for NFL.
And Cam, right? And he's like 30 or something, 35 or something
For
like
rookies.
that.
Yeah, that's gonna be a tough one. But what's he at right now?
He's at 31.
Okay. Oh, okay.
He said he said it wrong at that job. We can get Wilson for pennies.
Facts. Or
Or
DJ Reed. Well, he gonna be a free agent.
He said 30 No, they asked DJ Reed about upcoming signing back with Jay. He's like, look, bro, I'm just looking for the free agency. I knew. I said, yeah,
he might be the one, y'all. We might actually go and get him.
No, he was. He remember the report came out that we asked about him first.
So
and the Jets said no, he wasn't available.
They stupid.
We asked about DJ Reed first. Brandon seen me checkers parlay. Wilson leaving.
Bro, the whole team about to opt out.
I don't know. I mean, they just read him up, Glenn, last offseason. So I doubt it. He there. They extended him and Lynch this offseason. So
I didn't realize DJ Reed was in San Francisco initially.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I think he was undrafted, if I'm not mistaken.
6th round.
Oh, how old is he?
28.
Yeah.
28. Same as Lattimore.
I didn't realize how tall is DJ Reed. Bro, Sanders still is not 5'9", bro. Like he's like 5'8".
DJ Reed about 5'9". He's an outside corner.
Yeah. Wilson DJ to the Commanders. I just don't want to get swept by Dallas.
5'8".
On a good day.
Shanahan looks like a squeegee guy.
Yo, what?
John what? Crazy. But now I doubt I think if we go up early, they might sit him. They might play into the third quarter, depending on what the score is. What the score is. But if it's a regular division game, they'll probably end up playing because they're trying to get that 6 seed for sure. And we have the 1:00 game. When does Green Bay play? They play at 1 too? Because I don't think it's no more Sunday night, no Monday night, right?
No, that Minnesota Detroit game gonna be Sunday night.
Oh, okay. So it's no Monday night, no more Monday night.
No, there's no Monday night.
So
every game is gonna be 1:00 except for about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games.
When does Green Bay play?
Play 1:00. Play Chicago. They're gonna beat you.
They play at 1.
Mm-hmm.
They play in Green Bay.
Yep.
Yeah, they always beat them too.
Bears fans.
Bears definitely ain't gonna do nothing for us. Now I don't think Mikey hit a wall. Yeah, I don't even know. Yeah, I know he got beat once by Drake on that on that touchdown drive, but what else though? I don't really remember. Nothing that stands out. Thanks, Park. Green had work.
Let's not forget, through the first 4 weeks of the season, Mike Sanders still was tied for most touchdowns given up.
Yeah,
at that point in the season. Now he locked down and maybe gave one more the rest of the season, but
he's still a rookie. Exactly. And the cornerback, I mean, remember, he was a slack corner. That's he got his bread and butter from. Then He was a slot corner all through the off season, all through training camp, all the way up to week 2, week 3, something like that. So definitely a learning curve.
He started playing on the outside out of necessity, and
Actually, the
because he
Bengals
just kind of
game was his
found out
first
that he
game
was
playing on the outside. That Bengals game.
and Jamar Chase smoked him like the
Yeah.
first drive.
Welcome to the NFL, buddy.
Basically, but yeah, we had to go out there out of necessity, and we found out, we can actually do this. Like when he actually had time to get the reps in.
Yeah.
And Dan Quinn and Joe Witt both, both kind of said that they assumed he would still find his home inside, but for the time being, he's proved he could play outside, and that was prior to, or maybe right after trading for Lattimore. So outside of Marshawn Lattimore, he's still the best corner on the team. So
yeah. And
Marshawn Lattimore has been healthy for 7 quarters of football.
Noah, I've been decent in the slot.
Oh yeah, no, I keep forgetting about Noah too. Yeah.
Yeah, he's been really good. We got to re-sign him back, bro. As hard as that position is to play, he's been really well. 4th down conversions, man. We got 17 on the season. Most in the season's franchise history.
Is that still leading the league?
Yeah, I think so.
Mr. Clutch.
We were leading the league at what, 13 or 14?
That dude's, he's absolutely clutch.
Trail 5.5. Give me 5.5.
Oh, that's gonna be mic'd up too. What Mariota said to Daniels. He said, "Stand up, catch your air, get your win, and go out there and execute. Use your God-given abilities, and let's go win this game." That is why Mariota's getting paid. What are you paying? $5 million. That's why Mariota's getting paid, y'all. Do we want to talk about Yaki Zaki or no?
Nah, but shout out to him for getting his money. Y'all want to talk about it again, but shout out to Zach. Shout out to Zach for getting his money, man. Yeah, let me buy 25 to cover them parlays. I've been betting on Zach Ertz all season. He ain't did nothing when I bet on Zach Ertz, and when I decide to not bet on Zach Ertz, he wanted to score 2 touchdowns and win the game. You know what?
That's a good stat. They ain't allowed 300 yards all season. I gotta see what that number actually is. Not forever too far for Daniels, never out of it.
As of last week, I think Noah was one of the highest rated slot corners in the league.
Yeah. Bro, Jayden Downs is so clutch. So 3rd and 4th down yesterday, 9 of 12, 101 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 10 first downs.
Hey.
Think you want to cry, yeah?
And Terry had 1 catch
for 5 yards.
So think about that. It wasn't like he was throwing the number 1.
He's gonna get some catches next week. I'll tell you that right now.
Bro, back-to-back games, down 10 plus points, and we win. I tweeted this. If beginning of the year, if y'all would have told me in weeks 16 and 17, Jamison Crowder and Zach Ertz would be catching game-winning touchdowns, I would have thought you was insane.
Hey, man. That boy is a force multiplier.
Indeed.
I'll make them good.
Oh, Trail's sick. He benched Ertz. See? Yaki Zaki. Jayden and Mario and John are only rookies to pass for 3 touchdowns and run 400 yards in a game. Okay.
That's actually a dope stat.
Yeah, for sure. All right, John. Appreciate you, man. Happy New Year.
Appreciate you, John. 2025, brother.
When our first overtime game, y'all need to find Washington Commanders PI. They be dropping a lot of stats and stuff. First overtime win since week 8 of 2014.
Hold on. What?
At home. I think it's at home.
2014?
Yep. No, this is our first overtime win at home was week 9 of 2013.
Okay.
I mean, we haven't had that many.
What day was that? That was the Chargers game?
The Chargers game was the 2013 and Dallas the
nasty, bro.
2014. Bro, we 7-2 at home.
You got a nice
I
little
mean,
home field
this is
advantage.
the first year since I've had season tickets where I felt like the product on the field was worth my investment. And
That's facts.
I'm serious. I'm
That's
like, bro,
fact.
we won one home game last year. No, yeah, we won one home game last year, right?
And Ceelo got his right up at the 11th hour. Shame on you, Ceelo.
I did.
I mean, we all know people who had tickets last year and opted out for this
Yeah.
and missed out. So, you know what I mean? For different reasons, but you know what I mean? Like,
especially last night, man. Like that game, that was the best experience I've ever had at that stadium. Ever. And it blows every other experience out the water, bro. Sunday night football, Jayden was overtime, walk-off home run, 99.9% of your fans, crowd going absolutely nuts throughout the game, MVP chat, like crazy.
I seen that Sean Taylor walk off when he they blocked the field goal and ran it and kicked the field goal. That's up there, but
yeah, I wasn't near that game. I wasn't there for that, Joe.
Going to the Titans game.
Back that game, they were still lying about having people in the waiting list. My bad. Go ahead, DT.
I was just saying, like, going to the Titans game just showed me, like, yeah, things have definitely changed around the corner, man.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, it's kind of a vibe now. It's a good time.
Zach Ertz. Jayden's out here throwing $1 million footballs. He got, let me see.
Yeah,
6 touchdown. Yep, the 6 touchdown catch triggered a $250,000 bonus. The catch triggered $250,000 bonus.
60 catches.
That put him over 600 receiving yards, which also triggered a $250,000 bonus.
Purdy got hurt.
And another. Let me see. And it was another 250. Oh, hold on. Another 250 for 60 plus catches in a season.
Yeah.
750,000 in incentives. Passed Ozzie News into 9th place all time for a tight end and receiving yards. And it all happened on his mother, Lisa Ertz's birthday. That one catch trickled all of that stuff. Shout out to Yaki Zaki, man. Shout out to Yaki Zaki.
Does he get a Pro Bowl nod?
I don't know, maybe. Nah, he ain't up there, I don't think.
Do they even want to go to the Pro Bowl anymore? Like,
no, but I think they get triggers in their contract.
They get triggers. That's it.
Yeah.
They ain't going, but they,
I feel like half them dudes be mad when they get voted. They're like,
But I wonder if
right
the substitutes. I wonder if they get the same bonus.
I don't know.
I mean, you still get voted in. You're technically like you got to be voted high enough to be an alternate. So.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, like, you wouldn't have got it if this person wasn't hurt or playing in the Super Bowl or whatever. Well, actually, it's not even before the Super Bowl. It's after, right?
No,
is it before the Super Bowl or is it after?
Used to be in the week in between.
Yeah. Before the Super Bowl, between the championship weekend and the Super Bowl weekend is the Pro Bowl and that gap weekend. So anybody on the Super Bowl,
Jayden going to the Pro Bowl to recruit.
It's Jayden Daniels is going to start in. Well, they're not playing the game no more. Well, they still got the flag game, whatever, stupid. But like Jayden Daniels is going to be is likely going to be the starting quarterback for the NFC. Like Pro Bowl, bro. Like that's
unless he's going to New Orleans. I'm just saying.
That's why I said likely. I mean, hey.
Yeah, unless he's going to New Orleans. For sure. Look at this jump, bro. Crazy play, man.
He ain't touched nobody.
Cliff was in his bag, man.
Yeah, neither did Forbes.
That 13 jersey dirty all season, man.
That boy.
3 different people put that jersey
Trail, they was talking about KJ Osborne, Trail. he can come here and do this and do
No
that,
way.
man.
KJ might be cut next week. What you talking about?
The fact
Someone
that we
said,
got
train-
people
was
was looking
it
like,
radar?
ooh,
Was it radar that said we needed the army? That's all
Oh
that
my
is,
God, bro. Bryson Tremaine, he had to run like 5-9 routes. And Jayden looked at him like, nope, I'm going underneath.
man, what? Jayden Daniels is not throwing that ball to Bryson Tremaine, bro. Like,
All right, man, we about to get out of here, man. I don't know about tomorrow. What you think, Ceelo, Breeze? DT, I don't know if we're going to do half serve tomorrow. New Year's Eve.
I mean, yeah, we might got to do it a little early or something.
Oh, is it? Oh, it's New Year's Eve. Man, it don't even feel like New Year's
I mean,
Eve.
last time y'all see me.
It is New Year's Eve.
We ain't seen you in 4 weeks.
No, you would.
Yeah. Yeah, he was down. Yeah, getting along. Yeah. Hey, Pops, what's wrong with him, Pops?
Yo,
Seems like you wrapped around somebody's finger, Pops. I'm just
easy.
saying.
Oh,
Wide open.
Wide open,
I gotta
Pops.
tell y'all now.
Yeah, man, I don't know about tomorrow, man, but everyone out there, we absolutely appreciate all of your support for this whole year. Absolutely appreciate it. Go ahead, Breeze. Everybody got shout out.
Nah, man, I just, wanted to, if this is the last time I see y'all for 2025, man, I want to thank y'all, the family, you know what I'm saying, the OTH family, everybody that watches and supports. I appreciate y'all, everybody who, came on and supported Cooling Up with Coach Breeze at the beginning of the season, and we will re-rock that coming soon, you know what I'm saying, trying to get some stuff set up with a couple people that's in here right now. And yeah, man, just appreciate y'all. And to the Commanders fan, I made a video last night and I couldn't talk, so I didn't post it. But to the Commanders fans, if don't nobody else tell you, I'm going to tell you, thank y'all for showing up and showing out all season long. I don't think our stadium was ever really, truly taken over by an opposing fan base. And we had, I want to say FedEx Field, but we had Northwest Stadium rocking all season, and I know the players appreciate it. I know the coaches appreciate it. And as a fan who's been in that stadium when it's been entirely the opposing color, I appreciate it. So thank y'all. Shout out to y'all, and yeah, let's keep it going. Raise
DT.
Hey man, we in the playoffs, so I cannot wait for this next game. Hopefully, to me, I would like to see all the starters play to probably about the fourth quarter. Some of them probably got some incentives. Let them get the incentives. They can settle down, rest, and we get the ball rolling, man. To me, it don't matter who we play. We need to strap up and go for the upset.
Ceelo.
Hey man, happy New Year to everybody. The one thing I'm happy about, this won't be the last time we talk. We got plenty of football left. It's playoffs, bro. We're not talking draft. We're not talking about other teams. We talking about our team. So appreciate y'all for sticking up with us. This is all worth it. We'll be back. We're gonna see what he do against Dallas, and then go from there, man. So props and appreciate it.
For sure, man. We appreciate all your time for this whole year for 2024. We know all the time you've given to us is very valuable to you. And for that, we absolutely appreciate it. Remember, do it because you love it, not because it loves you. One beat, one sound, one heart.